you're talking about violence, political violence. I mean, nothing embodies political violence more than this embracing of Hamas
Yeah.
by the pro-Palestinian lunatics in this country.
This is the core and most important front in the fight for the future of Western civilization. Defeating these radical Islamic terrorists. They cannot be allowed to believe that October the 7th led to a positive outcome.
Yeah.
Yes.
They can only be allowed to believe that that was the biggest mistake they ever made. But some in the West, I mean, take Macron, take Starmer, take the Canadians. These people who've been overrun, they've allowed their countries to be overrun with mass migration from that part of the world, have now given into it, and they've given the terrorist hope that maybe they have a foothold where they can somehow declare victory out of this. And I've worn this pin on CNN every night for 2 years. And I want this deal to happen. I want Trump to pull this off. I have been praying for him to do it. I went to Israel this summer. I visited the sites. I went to the Nova Music Festival. I met with the families. I met with the survivors. The savagery that was visited upon these people, I will never forget hearing the people who lived through it describe it to me. By the way, we've not been told the full picture in the West about what really happened on that day. We have been told a bunch of lies about what Israel does,
Right.
but we've not been told the full picture. But the truth is, they were treated like animals. They were slaughtered like animals. They were treated like less than human beings. And you just can't, they cannot exit this thinking, well, we pulled one over on, we got them, and all we had to do was stay the course. That cannot be allowed.
Right. Because their philosophy, I mean, if they think in 1,000-year time increments. I mean, the radical Islam that is their life forever. And they think that they can outlast us. And I think that's your point. We have to make sure that they view this as, we really
but they
blew it
only
there.
understand strength. They only understand the weapons, the lessons of war.
Yeah.
And what I'm really concerned about this deal that was announced this last week is we will miss the opportunity to annihilate them. And then they will grow and fester again. And then we will be back at the same point in 5-10 years when they see an opportunity, when our guard is down. And in the meantime, they're taking over Europe. They're taking over the UK and nothing. And they want to do the same to this country as well.
On Yom Kippur, the guy in Manchester, England, drives into the synagogue, gets out, starts stabbing people. His literal first name, Jihadi.
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder what his motivations were.
Yeah.
We may never know. The BBC may never tell us. Jihadi al-Shami. That was literally, like if you did a Mad Libs on how to come up with the name of a radical Islamic terrorist, if you landed on that, it's too on the nose, guys. We're going to have to come up. Jihadi
It's not
al-Shami.
It sounds like a Arnold Schwarzenegger movie or something.
And yet, that is what the UK has allowed to happen to themselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you get the prime minister, we abhor this. Do you? Because you kowtow to this, you coddle this, you allow this.
Yeah, you declare a Palestinian state that doesn't exist.
Right.
Yeah, where is it?
And guess what? It'll never exist. Right.
Where should it be?
Only in Never Never Land.
Where is it? What are the boundaries? Who's in charge of it? Who's allowed to live there?
How about Jordan?
I mean, that's the thing. It's like this
about
mythical.
Egypt?
It's this mythical idea. I think the best thing about what the president's done is he got all the Arab nations to sign on to it. So he basically has isolated Hamas. That is good. To get them to fulfill this, the Arab states are going to have to enforce it.
Yeah.
We, I think, convened it, and the president correctly and smartly put together the coalition. The Arab states have to make them. But as we sit here on Tuesday, October the 7th, not a single hostage has walked out of there since this was announced.
No.
Right.
And, at some point.
And the Arab states are not going to resettle these people.
No.
No. They don't want that radicalism in their communities.
Of course not.
No. Jordan doesn't want them. Egypt doesn't want them. Saudi Arabia doesn't want them.
They will not take them.
There's
a reason.
When I was in Israel, we had a guide who was a Messianic Jew, and someone asked him about the Palestinian question, and his answer was, "Who are the Palestinians?
Yeah.
Who are they? can you name who they are? And the education was that they're that they're really nobody. That they're refugees from Egypt and Syria and Jordan, and nobody wants them back.
I'll tell you one thing about Israel. We have the exact correct ambassador. Mike Huckabee,
Yeah.
when I was over there, I met with him. He's been going to Israel since the 70s. He's been there like 200 times. The president could not have picked a better person to be our ambassador to Israel. That's a really, really smart thing for us. And I think the president has, throughout this entire thing, shown real moral clarity. He's always said, Hamas cannot exist. The hostages must be released. That has been his standing position. And it sounds like this is their last best chance to avoid complete and total annihilation. And I pray that the hostages get released. I have no faith whatsoever that Hamas can see that there's no future in denying the president here. He will turn Israel loose to finish the job.
Yeah.
And as we sit here 2 years out, 48 people, some still alive, still in the terror tunnels. It's
unbelievable.
maddening.
Yeah, it's terrible.